in the show. Now, I was cleaning out my garage today with my husband. And fun, yes, good times were had by all. And we have, you know, a couple of those canister wet dry vacs. But I'm about to bring you a whole new concept in wet dry vac, because this is not the kind that you typically use in your basement or your garage and you just savor for those moments where you have some sort of flood and or cleanup situation. This is a daily wet dry vac. Christopher Joyce brings it to us. We've sold 21,000 of these at QVC. I'm going to tell you that this ships for free. I'm going to tell you it is easy to store. And by the way, looks like the same, if not slightly smaller than a traditional household vacuum. But what I don't think you're going to believe, Christopher will show you, this can vacuum dry and suck up wet, and it doesn't need a cord to do it.
It weighs 10 pounds, it's cordless, it's rechargeable, it self-cleans, but at the end of the day, this is a game changer. We brought this Tineco here about 2 years ago. Not only did it change the QVC world because you realize you can vacuum and mop at the same time, but actually not mop. You're actually washing the floor, because watch this. Not only is the iLoop technology detecting that it is a wet mess and a dry mess, therefore ramping up the brush roll, putting down the solution that's required, and look at the perfect clean you get on this floor. Not only the wet milk, but also the dry cereal. And I'm pulling back so you can see what a perfect job it does every single time. You are going to get perfectly clean floors without doing the 1-2 step of vacuuming, then mopping. And when I say floor washing, the difference is, Sean, unlike when you mop the floors, what are you actually doing? Once you've used the mop once, you're actually moving the dirty water all around.
Right.
This is actually putting clean water down on the floor, extracting everything from the floor, so you have a perfectly clean floor that's virtually dry.
Can I ask you a couple questions? First of all, you get all the solution, the docking station where it charges. Remember, this is cord-free, so you're not getting tangled in a cord and then tethered, then you can't get to the rest of the part of the room. And you get 2 brush rolls.
3 brush rolls.
Okay, fine, great, even better.
3 filters. Yep.
Question.
Yes.
A, when you're cleaning, which is a combo vacuum and
floor
wet
washer.
mop.
Yep.
It's not steam cleaning,
no.
right? Because a lot of these units.
It's not.
Okay, great. Number 2, you use the solution given.
1 cap full. So you're getting 30 out of this bottle, 30 out of this bottle. 60 tanks of solution.
What if I don't need to mop, but I just want to vacuum? Or what if I need to mop, but I don't need to vacuum? Or does it matter? Because what you're saying is...
If you just want to mop, there is a feature on this Pro version that allows you to just extract the liquid, but it's not meant as a vacuum for your carpets.
Correct.
It's only meant for your hard surfaces, including sealed hardwood floors, engineered hardwood, tile, linoleum, you name it. The reason I'm showing this and pointing it toward the camera, I'm doing the same demonstration again, so you can see this brilliant iLoop technology. When I go into the dirt, watch what happens to this blue circle. It's going to turn red. It's letting you know.
Cool.
It's detecting the mess that's on the floor. And then as you clean it, once it brings it back to that blue, you know that your floor is clean and you can move on and go to the next. I realize this is extreme, but I wanted to show you what a great job this does. Even on extreme messes that are wet and dry, we're back to blue, so now we know that the floor is perfectly clean.
And by the way, how much cleaning time do I get? Because there's no cord. It is a rechargeable unit.
I'm able to do my entire first floor, which is tile and hardwood, on 1 charge. No problem at all with extra charge. No problem.
If you have pets, if you have kids, grandkids.
You want to try it?
I do.
I mean, this is so simple. Come over here.
By the way, it ships for free. We've sold 21,000 of them. Oh, did I mention that whole bundle he just walked you through with the 3 fluffy head rollers? Because again, after you use 1 roller and it's wet and it's dirty, you can't keep cleaning if you don't have more rollers. Is a $400 value. So you're saving like $150 off of the retail value, and if purchased separately. Okay, yes.
So take the unit. You rock it back.
Yeah.
All right?
Yep.
And then you just hit the button for 1 second. Hold it down for 1 second. There you go. It's on auto mode.
Oh, it's auto-propelled.
It is self-propelled. And not only that, it's telling you exactly what it needs to do when it needs to do it. So it picked up all the dust that was on that floor.
Yep.
Now it's going to pick up the pet messes. So I want to show you that besides the extreme messes I was picking up, it's also picking up daily messes. So you're not having to vacuum and mop. You're vacuuming and washing the floor all at the same time. You want to do something fun?
Yes, please.
All right. watch this. What happens when you spill an egg? It's a mess, right?
It's gross.
But with the Tineco floor washer, watch this. No problem at all. I want you to go over that slowly so the camera can really see it.
I got
it's
it.
a lot of fun.
You guys ready?
Look at that. And then pull it back, and absolutely nothing is left on the floor.
That's amazing.
Isn't that
I
amazing?
almost want to spill eggs.
Do you want to do it again?
Yes.
All right, let's do it again. Look at this.
And then at some point, Christopher's going to show us how to empty the...
Isn't that fun?
It's like, honestly, you want to make a mess. You kind
Almost.
of, you relish being dirty with this.
That's a good point.
Now, there's all the gunk.
All right, let's go back here and I'll show you how easy it is to clean. This is the piece de resistance, because the problem with any units like this in the past is the fact that you had to clean it. Well, guess what? You don't have to clean it. You put it on the self-charging base. Watch this. It's charging and it's checking for cleanliness. Okay, it says clean the dirty water tank. This is what you do. See this little button here? Little raindrop? When it's on the charging base and it tells you to clean, press that button. And now it's going to self-clean. You can walk away and it's going to do all the work for you. Watch what's going to happen here. It's cleaning the brush roll. How's it doing that? It's putting clean water over the brush roll. But not only that, Sean, it's detecting everything inside through the dirty water tank, and it's going to clean and push clean water through. Watch this.
No
You see that?
way.
So everything is clean. Your job is done. The only thing you have to do is empty the dirty water tank. I'm not going to do it right now because it's still self-cleaning. But as soon as it's done, you just pull this out, empty it, and you're going to be good to go.
That
All right?
is
there, it's continuing to
wild,
clean because it needs to clean.
impressive.
Now, watch this. This is a real mess. We have applesauce, spaghetti rings, chocolate milk, tomato sauce, chicken noodle soup, and yogurt. Watch this. All the things that would be extremely difficult to clean, now you're able to clean it instantly all at the same time. Here we go. Applesauce. Gone. Instantly. There's not a streak left. I purposely did it on a white floor so you could see if there was anything left. Watch this. Spaghetti rings. Perfection. Gone. So not just the tomato sauce, but the pasta as well. Now we're going to chocolate milk. Again, pull it back. Absolute perfection. That is the Tineco genius. Not only is it vacuuming and taking care of the dry messes, but even more importantly, the wet messes, honestly, Sean, wouldn't you say are the more difficult messes?
Oh, yeah.
It takes care of, look at, watch the noodles and the broth, no problem at all.
Oh my God.
Job is done. That's the genius of the Tineco.
And the other thing I just want to say is, what are we all doing in order to mop our floors right now?
Right.
Because I grew up with a mom that had that long sponge mop, you know, and it was like the...
Yep.
And, you know, then we got into a world of like Swiffers and things with the sticky pads and the preloaded with fluid and everything. And, you know, it's okay when you're on the quick and go and you need something, but honestly, like, none of us are doing the bucket and the mop thing anymore, are we?
Because it doesn't really work.
It does not.
And then you have to cordon off the room for 30 minutes before it can dry, where this dries virtually in 30 seconds. So you just saw the wet messes. This is dry baking powder. Look what an incredible job, even on this dark floor. If there was any scrap of this left, you would see it, but the Tineco is perfect every single time.
And this, by the way, is not just cleaning solution.
Yes.
And you get 2 bottles. It's deodorizing.
Yeah.
Because Lord knows some of these spills can leave behind a little stinky. And you are getting 3 fluffy head rollers, the charging dock, because remember, it is a cord-free unit. That alone is space age. You're getting 2 cleaning solutions, 2 filters. Now, when I'm done and finally move through our cleaning solution, I can buy more of the Tineco.
Absolutely.
Or can I just use any other cleaning solution?
No, you need to use their solution,
okay,
because remember, you're just using a capful.
I got
using so very little, so it's specifically
do we sell
designed.
Refills?
We do.
Okay, great.
Yep, we do. Now, what I did was I really created an awful mess here. Not only a wet mess, but a dry mess. Just to show you, again, what an incredible job this is going to do for... Okay, that's asking me to clean the dirty water tank, so let's go back and do that. Watch this. It's going to clean the dirty water tank. Again, it tells you everything that you need to do every single time. You don't have to think about it.
It's like a robot.
Yep, hitting the little button on top, the raindrop, and here we go. Self-cleaning. You don't have to do the tough work. It's doing everything for you. So you can see the mess that's there. It's cleaning it, and it's going to clean the insides as well.
I don't know, like, these kinds of things get me excited because it makes me want to clean and spill things and then go to the neighbor's house, help them out. because it's so gratifying.
It is gratifying. So this mess, this is coffee grounds and the mustard and the ketchup. Look it picks up the dry and the wet.
A dog that had an accident.
No problem at all. No worries. And you don't have to get near it.
Exactly
right?
my
you don't
point.
Have to get near it.
Long gone are the days of getting near it on your hands and knees and everyone drawing straws for who gets that delightful job. Christopher Joyce.
Thank you, my friend.
Always a great pleasure. Hey, we've only got a couple minutes left in this show before I go join you for a Memorial Day edition of Sean on Style. And I wanted to tell you, we have 1,200 of these ordered.